Donald Lee Smith's invention recoveries of what Tesla truly intended, the ability to harvest the radiant energy latent within the perturbations of ether, using electronic circuits cleverly arranged to leverage the phenomena of the Tesla coil, or more correctly, the Tesla transformer. Unlike the simplistic, childlike modern interpretations of Tesla coils, which reduce them to little more than high-voltage parlor tricks, Smith understood the deeper principle, the manipulation of spatial perturbations in the dielectric field, the very fabric of ether itself. The key distinction between a conventional Tesla coil and Smith's configurations lies within the secondary coil and its aftermath. In true Tesla fashion, a Tesla coil was always a transformer, and Tesla himself introduced the notion of the extra coil, a continuation of the secondary, an auxiliary coil designed to escalate the ether perturbations to even greater intensities. Modern electrical theories, blind and deaf to the truth, ineptly attempt to explain Tesla's apparatus by waving their hands about high voltage, high frequency, and imaginary capacitors that are nowhere to be found. These explanations are nothing but ad hoc patches on a sinking ship, a feeble attempt to rationalize what their false models can never truly grasp. The Tesla transformer's true nature, as seen through the lens of field theory, lies in the dynamics of ether perturbation. It is not voltage nor current as conventionally thought, but the rate of collapse of the dielectric field that manifests as what we call high voltage. The faster the spatial field collapses, the higher the resultant voltage, and correspondingly, the more potent the energetic potential harvested at the secondary. Energy is not generated by electrons bumping like blind sheep, it is unlocked from the field when ether tension collapses and redistributes. Understand this well, current and voltage are merely two crude shadows of one grand entity, the ether itself. The so-called electric current is nothing but the movement of perturbation gradients in the ether. It is not time derivative as textbooks whisper, but spatial gradient. A river does not flow because time ticks, it flows because of a pressure differential. Likewise, ether current appears only because of spatial tension, the voltage gradient, not from some cartoonish change over time illusion taught in classrooms. When the ether fluctuates, it deforms the spatial architecture, bending and compressing the invisible structure of reality itself. This deformation births electric tension, voltage, and fluidic motions, current. The so-called magnetic field is nothing but a byproduct, a reactive twist of space due to dynamic tension in the dielectric. Donald Lee Smith's brilliance was in exploiting this principle. By crafting a system where the frequency of perturbation skyrocketed, that is, where the phenomena subdivided faster and faster within a unit of time, he induced a ferocious acceleration of ether state changes. The faster ether deforms and recovers, the more voltage and latent energy is liberated into usable form. Energy is not produced, it is unlocked from the hidden architecture of space. This is what Einstein's sham called space-time dilation clumsily and falsely mimics. His E equals mc squared is not a law of nature, it is a sophisticated deception, a gross reductionism that amputates the living, breathing nature of fields and ether to fit into dead mathematics. E equals mc squared is not a revelation, it is an occultation, a screen pulled over the true nature of reality by those who, perhaps knowingly, wish to keep humanity in the dark. The true energy, the true power, lies not in matter, not in mass, but in the dynamic, fluid, living tension of the ether itself. Smith glimpsed it. Tesla understood it. The wise still seek it. The fools and their idols in academia continue to stumble in the dark, worshipping their dead equations.